Hello and welcome to The Reasons I'm Broke. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Kelly.
And today we have the Batman and Batcycle, Batman the Animated Series from DC Collectibles. And this complements that Batmobile straight out of the animated series and the Batwing that they've done in previous years.
I think this one's way cooler than either of those, though. When you see this all in action, it is absolutely amazing.
And this Batman does come with interchangeable heads, so you can have him kind of scowling or the neutral look, and both of them have that helmet that he wears perfectly over his cowl.
He's got angry Batman and not so angry Batman.
And this is perfect for mounting your figurine on it. The whole Batcycle does actually have a neat feature which we'll see at the very end, but here's the Batman figurine that does come with it. And it does have the cape, which is actually more of a cloth finish than it is the plastic that they've done in the past.
It is really sturdy too. It's got like piping along the edging, so when you actually have him in there, you can almost pose it like the wind is blowing through his cape as he drives away to save Gotham.
And the hands are formed so that you can have the Batcycle handles go right inside those Batman hands there. So it's specifically made for this Batcycle.
I was kind of worried when putting his hands on that, like, oh no, maybe I'll pop off his hands. Not the case. They're pretty sturdy. You just have to finagle it just a little bit. But he is really flexible, even down to his ankles move.
And this is the base. If you wanted to display this whole thing as one showcase, you can definitely do that with the base. And it does have this plastic sort of action rubber burning effect that it has on there. And the Batcycle does sit really nicely on there. So the wheels turn normally, of course, but you could also have this as this very nice display.
It's really cool. Like you said, you can just leave it right there and it looks great, but it also stands by itself without the base.
And here's an ad for some of the other figurines you can get in the line of Batman the Animated Series. And there's the manual for the Batcycle.
One thing, stick it here, put that there.
And if you need to change the batteries on the Batcycle, it shows you how to do that. And there it is all together, Batman on the Batcycle on the base from all angles.
It looks amazing.
And also, I love that it does, even though it's kind of more practical than the Batmobile from the animated series, it still translated really well into an action figure.
It did, 100%. I was really impressed by, that little action rubber burning that you see right there. It's just a really small feature, right? But it makes a huge difference.
And here's the console from the Batcycle, so all the way down to the detailing on what Batman is looking at, which I always wondered as a kid. Like, I always wanted to really deep dive into a lot of these vehicles.
Well, right there, he's looking off to the side, not really down at the console, but they did put so much detail into this.
And you can even angle this display. They really thought of everything as they were forming and putting this together. It is really cool, and it is something that I would have loved to have gotten as a kid, and now growing up, they did a premium version, and there it is. It lights up.
It does. All these little pieces on it light up. You'll get to see all of them. Was not expecting this. I thought maybe it would make some noise, but this is amazing.
And the console itself, all the little details do show up as it lights up. And then from the outside as well, you've got the different portions and the different features on this Batcycle. But honestly, it is $59.99 on retail. And here is the full showcase of it lit up. And honestly, it is an amazing piece and something that I'm really happy with.
Worth every single penny. If you are the fan of Batman the Animated Series, this needs to be a part of your collection.
So thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Kelly.
And we will see you on the podcast.